everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Angela here, and today we are going to talk about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stooping lower and lower each day. When does it end? When will they stop? The world may never know, because with these two, it's always a story of laziness, desperation, lack of self-respect, talent, and constantly stooping lower and lower every day. Before I start, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos each week. Turn on those bell notifications so you can be notified of the live chat we do for every video. Check out my Meghan and Harry playlist for more drama, and without further ado, let's start. When I first read the headline that Meghan and Harry bought the rights to a novel, I was like, okay, sure, they need the content after all, but whatever. Then I read what the story is about and what the US media is pushing for. And that is that the novel mirrors Harry and Meghan's life.
This should be interesting.
Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, buy rights to novel mirroring their lives, the New York Post wrote. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry acquire book rights for Netflix, and they have strong ties to the story. Carley Fortune, the author of Meet Me at the Lake, confirmed the rumors are true on Instagram, wrote People magazine. Let's take bets on who the novel mirrors. Who could it be? Does anyone have any guesses? Who's the woman that Harry and Meghan won't let rest? Right, the late Princess Diana. Shocker. Now listen to this. The novel follows a 30-something-year-old woman whose mother dies in a car crash and her love story that follows. Oh, just kill me now. Let me guess. Diana in the car crash and Meghan and Harry are so in love, and they found their love story, and dropped the royal family for love, and love this, and love that, and everyone hates us because we're in love, and whatever other BS they're trying to run with, right? Because I covered their Netflix soap opera so attentively. I mean, I sat there with a notebook in hand and took notes for you guys to expose all their lies. And I learned a lot about Harry and Meghan's tricks through watching them so close on Netflix, and I could see why Meghan was nervous about the show being released and how she wanted to postpone it because she had a lot of fears about it. In my opinion, the show did more harm than good because now we have them on public record saying a bunch of stuff that could easily be refuted, which I did in my series covering them, as well as just watching everything about them and how they interact and recall stories, and it just gives it all away. Now, unlike how their Netflix series gives it all away, we here at Scandalous Media choose to protect our privacy and security without giving away any data to sneaky internet hackers or companies, which is why we use Atlas VPN. Thank you to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. You guys know we love Atlas VPN because they give you the ability to hide your public IP address, keep your Google searches private without having your activity tracked, and this is especially handy as the end of summer nears and you want to book those last-minute flights or hotels but avoid those sneaky price increases. Atlas VPN is currently running a huge summer discount, which means you can get a 3-year subscription for just $1.83 per month plus 3 months extra with a 30-day money-back guarantee using my link in the description. This is the most affordable deal on the market. You guys know I say it how it is, whether it's controversial or not, and that upsets some people, such as Prince Harry, who calls our freedom of speech bonkers. But there are people on the internet who go the extra mile by attempting to hack you for having a different opinion. Atlas VPN stops that from happening, blocks ads, malware, malicious links, and they notify you when someone is trying to steal your data. It's super easy to use, it just takes a few minutes to set up. Just pick the country of your choice, connect, and you have a personal internet bodyguard protecting you online. You can also use a single subscription for an unlimited number of devices. You can also use it to browse streaming content that's unavailable in your home country, which is how I watch my favorite shows on Netflix. So go ahead and grab this big summer deal right now as it's a limited time offer. It's the best deal on the market for a 3-year subscription for just $1.83 per month plus 3 months extra and a 30-day money-back guarantee using my link in the description box. Thank you to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. The show kind of put them on a stage where we can analyze everything microscopically. So instead of a 10-minute interview we have to watch, we have 6 hours of footage of Harry and Meghan in front of a camera. And guess what? They kind of exposed themselves. And one thing Meghan tried to push a lot on Netflix was that they were just this beautiful love story in a modern-day fairy tale. And she desperately wants her relationship to be viewed as that, and not as a toxic relationship where she cosplayed as his dead mother and isolated him from his family and his country. So I believe that because they failed as portraying their so-called love story by starring in the show, they now want to do it from a different angle. And what angle is that, you may ask? Hiring actual actors to act out a story that is eerily similar to theirs, and therefore if they act it out well enough, and the movie is popular, the good attention comes back to Meghan and Harry, because people will be connected to the actors and the story, and they will want to find out what it's about and what it's based on. This could happen, I'm telling you now. I've seen celebrities play this game where they will rewrite history through the release of a project, such as a song, a movie, a documentary, or a TV show. Musicians do this all the time, where they bet on the emotions of the song to tell the story they want people to see, and in return, they can sway public narrative in their favor. Now, Meghan and Harry failed because they suck at acting and aren't really that talented, and now they're willing to plaster their name on a different project to get that public sympathy, and it's sick and twisted. The press is already running the similarities between the novel and the Sussex fraud story. They're pointing out how the Canada-set novel explores themes of childhood trauma, including losing a parent in a car crash, mental health challenges, and postnatal depression. The book resembles Harry's own life. His mother, Princess Diana, died in a Paris car crash in 1997. Harry, 38, and Meghan, 42, met in their 30s as well, as Meghan filmed Suits in Canada. Meghan has also opened up a lot about being a mother and the postnatal things that come after that. A source tells The Sun that it's a deal with Penguin Random House that may have cost nearly $4 million. According to The Sun's insider, the book especially stood out to the pair because the themes of the book gripped the couple, and it was chosen for their first adaptation with Netflix, the source said. Us Weekly quoted an insider who seemed to confirm the personal connection, saying, "The story really spoke to the Sussexes and has a lot of parallels to their own life. Harry and Meghan both think it's the perfect choice."
I don't buy it.
And the author of the book, Carley Fortune, confirmed that they are adapting her book into a special, and she seems to buy the story that her characters resemble the lives of Harry and Meghan. In a statement, she said, "I'm so thrilled about working with Netflix and Archwell to bring Meet Me at the Lake to the screen. Will and Fern's love story is dear to my heart, and I can't imagine a more perfect partnership," she added, referencing the protagonist whose story shares similarities with Harry and Meghan. Take away the plot of the mom dying in a car crash, and let's see if Meghan and Harry still want that story, since they seem so obsessed and hell-bent on recreating the trauma and death of Diana for public sympathy. They couldn't last 10 minutes on Netflix without bringing it up, and even worse, kind of associating it to them and even claiming that this could happen to them. If it's grief, as Harry likes to say it is, then take it out in therapy, not for multi-million-dollar projects as you sell out your family and then plead, "Oh, it's charity." They can't wait to reference Diana's hardships and her death as their own. They did it every single second on Netflix, and they tried to emulate it with their fake story of being chased for 2 hours in New York City, where they claimed it felt like Princess Diana being chased in Paris. Seriously, I don't know how they didn't get more heat for the faux New York car chase, which I covered in 2 videos. Like, it's literal insanity at this point. And at what point will they stop, and at what point will someone call them out for being this low and messed up? It's cryptic. And Harry and Meghan have already stooped low and continue to stoop lower and lower, but this is messed up to try to bring a story to life that we already know you will use for public gain. I don't think Prince William wants to see a story emulating his mother's death being turned into a love story about his delusional brother and evil sister-in-law. What do you guys think? Am I being dramatic, or is this some messed up stuff? And it's funny because none of Harry and Meghan's other ideas are getting picked up, and quite frankly, everything is getting dropped. Of course, the one deal that may actually come to life has to do with the recreation of Diana's death. If Harry is as traumatized as he claims to be and doesn't want to make money off of his family's pain, why even associate with a project that will only be reminiscent of that pain? Is it stupid to think that if he actually is still actively in pain and traumatized by his mother's death, why do the gruesome thing of producing a project that will only bring that story to life and then run so much PR mirroring your mother's tragic ending to your current story with your wife? I don't understand. But I wholeheartedly believe that they are using this story to try their hand once again at making the general public fall in love with their love story, and from my industry media experience, I can already see how they are priming this. So when the time does come, don't say I never told you so. I believe that they lead separate lives but will do anything to maintain a united front in public, such as cute dates, or Meghan supposedly singing a Taylor love song in a stadium of 70,000 people but no one seeing her, as exposed in my last video. but if you look close enough, you'll see the holes in their story. Such as Harry leaving their date separately or traveling solo to Japan. Or Meghan trying her best to rebrand away from Harry as a solo entity. Also, where are the kids that no one seems to see? Anyway, time will prove all. If you guys like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and check out my Harry and Meghan playlist for more. I always cover these two clowns, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos each week. Let me know what other videos you want me to cover about these two. Follow us on our social media, and as always, I'll see you next time.